Hi everyone, this is Yoga with Maria. I'm Maria. Today I'm bringing you yoga for strength and flexibility, the perfect marriage in yoga. Just with strength, we end up holding a lot of tension in our muscles, and just with maximum flexibility, we end up losing stability in our joints and other places in our body. So we need both. Both are great, both are perfect. So we're going to work on those things today. I'm in Shinjuku Park in Tokyo. There's lots of people at the park today. The cherry blossoms are out and beautiful, so there's probably going to be a few cameos from whoever, so go along with it. Let's get started. Come to your mat. I'm practicing in the dirt today, so I'm going to take my shoes off. I don't have any props today, but having a couple blocks would be probably really beneficial. Oh man, I already have stuff on here. Okay. Come to a seat. You can cross the heels one in front of the other, cross at the ankles. Right away, sit up tall. Close the eyes. Tune into the breath. Allow any ambient sounds from this video or in your own space to exist without resisting them, without trying to wish them away, just letting them be, allowing that to be the start of allowing other things to be too, whether it's our emotions, the things that we might not love about what's going on in our life right now. Just allowing ourselves a simple acceptance. Take a breath in and out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. Start to tune into Ujjayi breath, breathing in. Keeping the lips sealed, exhaling through the nose. A couple more rounds. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. So nice, yogis. Just flutter the eyes open. Take the hands to the mat. Come to hands and knees. And then right away, take it into downward facing dog. You can pedal out the feet. Begin to open up the backs of the legs. And then we'll just start with some movement here. Breathe in, roll forward to plank. Breathe out, lower the knees. Arch the back, lower the chest and the chin. Inhale, cobra pose, tops of the feet press, elbows pull back. Exhale, take the seat to the heels, downward facing dog. Again, breathe and roll forward to plank. Breathe out, lower the knees, arch the back, lower the chest and the chin. Inhale, slide through for cobra pose. Exhale, take it back, downward facing dog. Breathe in, take the right leg up. Breathe out, take the knee to the nose, tap. Inhale, down dog split. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, down dog split. Exhale, knee to nose, hold, and then step the foot between the hands. Breathe in, drop the back knee down. Breathe out, just shift the hips back any amount. This is a super easy half split. The knee is probably bent here. Breathe in, half lift. Just lift the chest, look forward. Exhale, fold. Breathe in, step onto the right foot, find your low lunge. Breathe out, right hand goes up for a twist. From here, turn the right toes to the right, come to the outer edge of the left foot, find a supported side plank. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, hands to mat, step to plank pose. Exhale, lower the knees, arch the back, lower the chest and the chin. Breathe in, cobra pose, head and chest lift. Breathe out, take it back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, down dog split. Exhale, knee to nose. Breathe in, down dog split. Exhale, knee to nose, hold. And then gently step the foot between the hands. Drop the back knee down, inhale. Exhale, shift the hips back any amount. Flex that front foot, but maybe you keep a bend in the left knee. Breathe in, half lift. Breathe out, fold. Inhale, step onto the left foot, find your low lunge. Breathe out, left arm goes up, take the twist. From here, left toes turn out, come to the outer edge of the right foot. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, come to plank pose. Exhale, lower all the way to your belly. Elbows stay pulled in. Untuck the toes, breathe in, cobra. Elbows pull back. Exhale, tuck the toes, take the seat to the heels. Downward facing dog. Hi, baby girl. Breathe in, lift the heels. Breathe out, bend the knees, look forward. Just walk the feet. Super slow. I love it. Kids totally love yoga. They can feel it. I'm not surprised that the little ones are coming nearby. Just fold over the legs, grab opposite elbows, let the head fall heavy. Let the back be long. Just imagine a little bit of space in between each vertebrae here. And then release the elbows, put a bend in the knees, and slowly begin to roll up, taking your time here. One vertebrae at a time, stacks on top. The head stacks last. Take a couple shoulder rolls. And then heel toe the feet together. Find to have a little space. Fingertips reach down. You're finding your Tadasana. Close the eyes, stand up tall, and just bring back to mind something that you want to have more acceptance of in your life. Maybe something that you're resisting or struggling with. How can you find a more balanced or more equanimity about the way that you feel about it or the way that you view it? Flutter the eyes open, breathe in, reach the arms up, look up. Exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step back for this first one and lower halfway for chaturanga. Breathe in, upward facing dog. Breathe out, downward facing dog, taking 3 breaths here. For 1, 2, clean up your shape, pull in the low belly, armpits pull in towards the heart and then up. 3, inhale to lift the heels. Exhale, bend the knees, gaze forward, step or jump on empty. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold over the legs. Breathe in, arms up, reach up, look up. Exhale, stand tall, find Tadasana. Again, breathe in, arms up. Exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step or jump this time for chaturanga. Breathe in, upward facing dog. Breathe out, downward facing dog. Same thing here, 3 breaths. For 1. Triceps roll back and underneath you. 2. 3. Inhale to lift the heels. Exhale, bend the knees, gaze forward. On empty, step or jump. Breathe in, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms reach up and overhead, look up. Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, pull the hands through heart center. Stand tall, find Tadasana. Breathe in, this time hook thumbs, reach up, arch back. Exhale, bend the knees, interlace the hands behind you and fold. Breathe in, reach arms up, bend the knees, chair pose. Exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, left foot steps back, low lunge. Breathe in, straighten the right leg, right hip pulls back. Breathe out, low lunge. 2 more times, inhale. Exhale, bend the knee. Inhale, straighten and fold. Exhale, bend the knee. Breathe in, down dog split, right leg sweeps up and back. Breathe out, place the foot between the hands, low lunge. Inhale, drop the back knee down. Exhale, shift the hips back any amount. Flex the right foot. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold over the leg. Breathe in, find your low lunge. Breathe out, plant the left hand down, right arm reaches up, low lunge twist. From here, turn the right toes out, come to the outer edge of the left foot. Exhale, drop the hips low, right hand reaches back towards your left heel. Breathe in, hips lift, arm reaches up and overhead. Exhale, hips dip, reach back. 2 more times, breathe in, up and over, hips lift. Exhale, hand reaches back. 1 more time, breathe in, arm reaches up and over. Exhale, reach the hand back. Inhale, come all the way over, hands come to the mat, plank pose. Exhale, look forward, lower halfway. Breathe in, upward facing dog, thighs lift up off the mat. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's take a breath in and out. Breathe in, lift the heels. Breathe out, bend the knees, gaze forward. Step or jump on empty. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sit hips low, arms up, chair pose. Exhale, interlace the hands behind you and fold. Inhale, hook thumbs, reach up, stand all the way up. Exhale, we're coming right back down, bend the knees, interlace the hands behind you and fold. Breathe in, sit hips low, arms up, chair pose. Exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, right foot steps back. Breathe in, straighten the left leg, left hip pulls back. Exhale, bend the knee, low lunge, look forward. Breathe in, straighten, let the head fall heavy. Breathe out, low lunge. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, low lunge. Breathe in, plant the hands, down dog split, left leg sweeps up and back. Breathe out, place the foot between the hands. Inhale, right knee drops down. Exhale, shift the hips back any amount. Half Hanumanasana, half split, left toes flex. Breathe in, half lift. Breathe out, fold. Inhale, plant the foot, come to low lunge, right hand presses down. Exhale, left arm reaches up. From here, turn the left toes out, come to the outer edge of your right foot on your inhale. Exhale, sink the hips, left arm reaches back. Breathe in, hips rise, arms lift. Exhale, dip the hips. Inhale, hips lift, arm reaches up and overhead. Exhale. One more time, breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, hands to the mat, step to plank pose. Exhale, look forward and lower halfway, chaturanga. Breathe in, upward facing dog. Breathe out, downward facing dog. So nice, guys. Take a big breath in. Take a big breath out. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward. On empty, step or jump. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Breathe in, sit hips low, arms up, chair pose. Exhale, make sure you're interlacing the opposite grip, fold over the legs. Breathe in, hook thumbs, reach up, arch back. Take it back down, interlace the hands behind you and fold. Breathe in, sit hips low, arms up, chair pose. Exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step or jump for chaturanga. Breathe in, upward facing dog. Breathe out, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, bend the knees, gaze forward. Take the view to the outer pinkies, or the outer edge of the pinky. From here, you're gonna jump forward, feet come outside the hands, sit hips low, toes turn slightly out. Malasana, yogi squat, hands come to press, use the elbows to press the knees away. For one, maybe even close the eyes, keep lifting the chest. For two, three. Breathe in, press into the feet, stand all the way up, arms reach up and overhead. Exhale, bring the feet to touch, hands come by the sides. Find Tadasana. Inhale, right knee comes into the chest. You can flex the foot and then set up for tree pose. Right foot presses to the left inner thigh, calf, or ankle. If the toes are on the ground, hands can come to touch in front of the heart. Fire up the left standing leg. Find your non-moving spot with the gaze and then take the arms up and overhead. From here, the right hand is gonna come inside the right knee. And you can stay here, or you can begin to reach over towards the right for a side bending tree. You can even play with moving your gaze over towards the left. For one, two. It's totally fine to let the left hip push out towards the left a bit. Three. Inhale, slowly come back to center. Exhale, hug the right knee in towards the center and then release it down. We're just gonna take the other side. Plant that right foot down into the ground, hug the left knee up into the chest. Open the knee to the side and then set up your tree. Try to take the same variation that you did on the other side. Hands to come to touch in front of the heart. Find your non-moving spot with your gaze and then take the arms up and overhead. Same thing here, the back of the left hand comes to press to the inner part of the left knee. You can stay or reach the right hand over towards the left, finding a nice big side stretch on the right side of the body for 1, 2, 3. Breathe in, come back to center, hug the left knee to the front and then release both feet down, arms come by the sides. Breathe in, sit hips low, arms up, chair pose. Exhale, reach the arms all the way forward, hands come to the mat, turn the toes out, and then we're setting up for crow pose, or just practice putting weight into the hands for 1, 2, 3. You can take the feet down or shoot back for chaturanga. Breathe in, upward facing dog. Breathe out, downward facing dog. So nice, yogis. Let's take a big breath in. Take a big breath out. Breathe in, right leg lifts. Breathe out, place the foot between the hands, low lunge. Inhale, rise, high lunge. Exhale, open arms and hips for warrior 2. Breathe in, straighten right leg, both arms reach up. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, warrior 2, one more time. Inhale, right leg straightens, both arms reach up. Exhale, warrior 2. Breathe in, reverse warrior, left or right arm goes up. Exhale, right forearm comes to the right thigh, left arm reaches up and overhead. Side angle variation for 1, 2, 3. Inhale, stand all the way up, straighten the right leg, right arm reaches up, reverse warrior, reverse triangle. Exhale, reach forward and down for triangle pose. You might want to shorten your stance. Right hand can come to the right ankle or shin or a block outside the foot. Left arm goes up, gaze goes up. Inner thighs pulling towards one another for 1. Breathe. 2, chest reaches up towards the ceiling. We're trying to find length on the right side of the body for 3. Breathe in, stand all the way up, use the abs, use the belly. Flying warrior, both toes turn in, both arms reach up. Exhale, circle the arms down, fold over the legs. Hands can just come to the mat for this. Heels of the hands can reach back towards heels of the feet. Crown of the head reaches towards the mat. Take a big breath in and out. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, find a low lunge at the front of the mat. Breathe in, down dog split. Breathe out, place the foot between the hands. Inhale, back knee drops down. Exhale, extend your right leg. Breathe in, half lift. Breathe out, fold over the leg. Breathe in, find a low lunge. Breathe out, right arm reaches up, take your twist. Inhale, find your supported side plank. Breathe out, move it into full side plank. Stacking the right foot on top of the left. A little micro bend in the left arm here. Gaze goes up for 1. Keep lifting the hips for 2, 3. Breathe in for plank pose. Breathe out, lower halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, place the foot between the hands. Breathe in, rise, warrior, high lunge. Exhale, open arms and hips for warrior 2. Breathe in, straighten left leg, both arms reach up. Exhale, warrior 2. 2 more times, breathe in, look up. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in, reverse warrior, left arm reaches up, look up. Exhale, left forearm to the left thigh, right arm reaches up and overhead. Side angle variation for 1. Keep turning the chest up towards the ceiling for 2. Keep bending into the left knee for 3. Breathe in, reverse triangle, left leg straightens, left arm goes up. Breathe out, reach forward and down. For triangle pose, cut the hips back. Left hand comes to the ankle of the shin, right arm reaches up for 1, 2, 3. Breathe in, use the legs, stand all the way up, flying warrior, both toes turn in, both arms reach up. Exhale, fold over the legs, hands come to the mat. Heels of the hands come towards the heels of the feet, crown of the head to the mat. Take a big breath in. Take a big breath out. Breathe in, half lift. Breathe out, find a low lunge. Inhale, down dog split, left leg sweeps up and back. Breathe out, place the foot between the hands. Inhale, right knee drops. Exhale, shift the hips back, flex the left foot. Breathe in, half lift. You can always put blocks under the hands here. Breathe out, fold forward. Inhale, step into the left foot, find a low lunge. Exhale, left arm goes up. From here, turn the toes out. Breathe in. Breathe out, find your side plank. For 1, 2, try to make both hip points equal towards whichever wall you're facing. 3, breathe in for plank pose. Breathe out, look forward and lower halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in, right leg lifts. Breathe out, place the foot between the hands, low lunge. Inhale, rise, high lunge. Exhale, open arms and hips, warrior 2. Breathe in, right leg straightens, right arm reaches up. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse warrior, right arm reaches up, look up. Exhale, right hand comes to the mat or a block inside the right foot. Left arm reaches up, side ankle B. For 1, keep pulling that right hip up and underneath you. 2, keep pressing the outer edge of the back foot down. For 3. Breathe in, stand all the way up, reverse triangle. Right leg straightens, right arm reaches up. Exhale, we're coming all the way to half moon. I'm gonna adjust a little on my mat. Bend the right knee to get there. Reach the right hand forward, left leg lifts up. Left arm lifts up for 1. You can play with moving the gaze. For 2, putting less weight into that bottom hand or fingers. 3. Breathe in, put a little bend in the front knee. Breathe out, float back to warrior 2. Breathe in, find your flying warrior, parallel the feet, both arms reach up. Breathe out, fold over the legs. Inhale, half lift. This time, if you want to interlace the hands behind you to fold, you can here. Crown of the head reaches towards the mat. One more big breath in. Big breath out. From here, take the hands towards the low back and then take the hands to the mat. Breathe in, half lift. Breathe out, low lunge to the front of the mat. Inhale, down dog split, right leg lifts. Exhale, place the foot between the hands, low lunge. Inhale, drop the back knee down. Exhale, shift the hips back, you know where we're going. Right toes flex. Breathe in, half lift. Breathe out, fold over the front leg. So nice. Inhale, find your low lunge. Exhale, right arm reaches up, take your twist. From here, breathe in, turn the right toes out, come to the outer edge of the right foot. On your exhale, take another side plank. Maybe you keep the leg lifted, or I recommend taking the foot to tree pose, pressing into the left inner thigh or shin. For 1, 2, make sure you're using the muscles of the left arm, not the joints, to hold yourself up. For 3. Breathe in, hand comes to the mat, plank with the tree leg, and then take your chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. You can release the foot. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Breathe in, left leg lifts. Breathe out, place the foot between the hands. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, warrior 2. Breathe in, straighten left leg, both arms reach up, look up. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse warrior, left arm reaches up. Exhale, left hand comes to the floor or a block inside the left foot. Right arm reaches up, side angle B. For 1. Keep pressing the shoulder into the knee, knee into the shoulder. 2, 3. Really press into the feet. Breathe in, stand all the way up. Straighten left leg, left arm goes up, reverse triangle. Exhale, we're coming all the way into half moon. Bend the left leg to get there. Right leg lifts up. Right arm lifts up. For 1, use the whole body. 2, engage both legs. 3. Breathe in, put a little bend in the left knee. Breathe out, float back to warrior 2. Inhale, flying warrior, parallel the feet, both arms reach up. Breathe out, fold over the legs for prasarita. Same thing here, if you want to interlace the hands behind you, you could take that, or you have an option to take tripod headstand. Stay with the breath. If you're taking tripod, make your way down now. And then together we'll breathe in, half lift. Breathe out, walk the hands forward, find your low lunge at the front of the mat. Breathe in, plant the hands, down dog split, left leg lifts. Breathe out, place the foot between the hands, low lunge. Inhale, drop the right knee. Breathe out, shift the hips back, flex the left foot. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold over the leg. Breathe in, low lunge. Breathe out, left arm reaches up. From here, turn the toes out on your inhale, come to the outer edge of the right foot. Exhale, you can take any version, so you can stay in the supported side plank, you can take a regular side plank, or you can take the foot and press it into the thigh. For side plank, tree variation for 1, 2, 3. Keep the legs, hands come to the mat, breathe in. Breathe out, chaturanga with tree leg. Inhale, release the foot, upward facing dog. Breathe out, downward facing dog, so nice. For this last round, we're gonna switch it up just a bit here. Breathe in, right leg lifts. Breathe out, place the foot between the hands, low lunge. Inhale, this time straighten the right leg. Exhale, hop in the back foot, ground and heel down, setting up for a pyramid. Breathe in, half lift. Breathe out, fold over the front leg, let the head fall heavy. Right hip pulls back for 1, 2, 3. So nice. Oh, it feels really good. Breathe in, half lift. Put a little bend in the front knee. Breathe out, left foot steps forward, just fold over both legs. Inhale, sit hips low, arms up, chair pose. The feet can be a little separated here. Exhale, sit the hips low. Breathe in, hug the right knee into the chest. Breathe out, cross the ankle over the knee, sit back into the chair for figure 4. From here, left hand comes to left waist, right fingertips grab the right big toe. On your next inhale, stand up. We're gonna take the right leg over to the side for Utthita Hasta Padangusthasana. Chest is lifted. Maybe there's a bend in the knee for 1, 2, 3. Breathe in, carry the leg forward, left arm goes up. Keep the right foot lifted, right arm goes up. Breathe in, breathe out. 2 more times in. Keep flexing the foot, keep lifting the leg out. 1 more, breathe in, breathe out. Amazing. Inhale, bend the knee. Breathe out, lower the foot. Let's just fold over the legs. Breathe in, half lift. Breathe out, left foot steps back. Breathe in, drop the left knee. Breathe out, shift the hips back. Flex the foot. So nice. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold over the legs. Or the right leg rather. Make sure you're pulling that right hip back. We'll take a few more rounds here. Stay with the breath. Totally fine to have the hands on blocks. Let's take 1 more here, in and out. Breathe in, picking up, coming into low lunge. Breathe out, right hand reaches up, take your twist. From here, inhale, turn the right toes out, come to the outer edge of the left foot. And then from here, the right hand's gonna come to grab the right big toe. Take this how you can. We're gonna take full Vasisthasana if you can. I'm not even sure yet if I can extend the leg all the way. You might stay here Or you might play with extending the leg all the way. For 1, 2, 3, so nice. Release the foot, come to plank pose. Exhale, lower halfway for chaturanga. Breathe in, upward facing dog, lift the chest, gaze up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in, left leg lifts. Breathe out, place the foot between the hands. Inhale, straighten left leg. Exhale, hop the back foot and ground the heel down. Breathe in, half lift. Breathe out, fold over the leg. Keep rolling that right thigh bone forward. For 1. Hands can come to blocks here for variation. For 2. 3. So nice, guys. Breathe in, half lift, put a little bend in the right knee or the left knee. Exhale, right foot steps forward, just fold over both legs. Inhale, sit hips low, arms up, chair pose. Keep a little space between the toes here. Exhale, just sit lower. Inhale, left knee comes into the chest. Exhale, cross the ankle over the knee, sit the hips back. Should feel really nice. Nice little extra stretch before we extend. From here, right hand comes to right waist. Left hand grabs the left big toe. On your next inhale, stand all the way up. Extend the left leg to the left side. Right arm can come over to the right for 1. Power in the right leg, the standing leg for 2. Hi guys. For 3, I have some spectators over here. Breathe in, we're gonna take the leg forward. Right arm reaches up, left arm reaches up. Keep the leg extended for 1. Stay with the breath for 2. You can feel it in the quad. I know I can. For 3, breathe in, bend the knee, flex the foot. Breathe out, lower the foot down and fold over both legs. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, right foot steps back. Breathe in, drop the right knee down. Breathe out, shift the hips back. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold over the leg. Once again, we're gonna stay here for a few more rounds. Keep flexing the left foot. Keep pulling the left hip back. You can untuck the right toes if it feels better for you. Try not to sink into the right hip. Keep the hips square and even here. You'll get the best stretch in the hamstring. Good, and then on your next inhale, plant the left foot down, find your low lunge. Exhale, right arm reaches up. Left arm reaches up, twist. Inhale, find your supported side plank. Left toes turn. You're coming to the outer edge of the right foot. Set yourself up well here. Make sure that you're firm and strong in this right arm and that the shoulder stacked over the elbow, stacked over the wrist. And that, again, you're using the muscles of the arms. The way you know is if there's like a slight, like some of us need to put a slight bend in the elbow to make sure we're using the muscle arms. Otherwise, we can lock out into the joint. Left fingers grab the left big toe. And then any amount, begin to lift the leg. Maybe you come back to tree, maybe you work on something else. Maybe you extend all the way for 1, 2, maybe you fall out of it. See if you can say for 3, breathe in for plank pose. Breathe out, lower halfway for chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. I made a mess on my mat. Bring the knees down. Find a seated posture. We're coming to our meditative seat. Set yourself up. Sit up tall. Hands rest on the thighs. Close the eyes. Come to your breath. Did you get the last posture? Whether you did or you didn't, who cares? We don't really have time or energy to get caught up on whether we can put our body into a specific shape. This is just here as a tool. So if there's anything that you're hanging on to as it relates to the postures themselves, let that go. And let yourself kind of submerge deeper into you, into your being. Allow yourself to reside in the seat of the observer. If you've become distracted in any way, just gently bring yourself back to your one point of focus, whether it's counting the breaths, listening to the breath, a mantra or a prayer. Coming back, always coming back to yourself. Gently begin to bring your awareness back into your body. You could deepen your breath, realize the touch between the hands and the legs, flutter the eyes open, and then just turn to face the front of your space or your mat and extend the legs long. We'll hug the right knee into the chest, cross the foot over the leg. Right hand comes back behind us, flex the left foot, breathe in, reach the arm up. Breathe out, turn over to the right. Taking just a little seated spinal twist here. Gaze can come back behind you. Sitting up tall for each inhale, just using the breath in to find more space in the body, and then the breath out to twist just a little bit deeper. One more round here. On your next inhale, come back to center. On your exhale, just take a counter twist to the left. Nice. Breathe in, come back to center. Breathe out. You're gonna uncross the right leg and then bring the heel in towards the groin. Left leg will stay extended, and then I'm just gonna take a nice side stretch here. Left hand can come to right thigh, right arm comes up and overhead. Ooh, should feel really nice. Gaze goes up, chest reaches up. Turn the chest up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then from here, you can take the hand back behind you. Come to stand up on the right shin. Left arm comes up and overhead for a stargazer pose. Bring it back down. Face the front. Take the other side, hug the knee in, cross the foot over the knee. Left hand comes back behind you, right arm reaches up, breathe in. Breathe out, twist over to the left. Gaze comes back behind you. Sitting up tall. Such a nice, beautiful day here. The sun's just being so kind. Warming the face. Then breathe in, come back to center. Breathe out, take your counter twist to the right. Inhale, come back to center. Unhook the left leg, keep turning. Left heel comes in towards the groin, right leg is extended. Right hand comes to the left thigh, left arm reaches up and overhead. Keep turning the chest up, big side stretch in left side of the body. Keep flexing that right foot. That's 3, 4, 5. Breathe in, come back to sit up tall. Hand comes back behind you. Press onto the shin, find a stargazer. Just a little bit of a counter here. Ooh, so good. And come to sit back down. Extend both legs long. Breathe in, lift the arms up. Breathe out, reach forward for Paschimottanasana. Keep the legs engaged here. Allow yourself just to exist in this posture for a while. Letting ourselves begin to get a little introspective. Remembering how important these moments are for self-realization, for reflection. We all need some alone time just with ourselves. On your next breath in, just slowly rise up. Point the toes, hands come back behind you, fingertips face towards you. Breathe in, lift the hips up. Shoulders pull back, and then the head can release back. If this is too much, bend the knees and bring the soles of the feet to the mat. Keep lifting the hips up. Incline plank. One more big breath in. Big breath out. Slowly lower the hips down to the mat. Let's get the hips up. Just gonna take it easy to wind down. I've got shite all over my mat. But then let's just roll down onto our backs. Oh, yeah. Feel the back just pressing into the mat for a moment here. And then we're just going to take an easy bridge. Bring the heels close enough to the butt so that when the hands are outstretched, we can brush the backs of the heels. And then press the hands down, lift the butt up. We're not going to interlace the fingers this time, so we haven't done a ton of back bends here. Just lift the hips. Stay with it. One more and then slowly lower down. I'm going to take this one more time. Just take a breath at the bottom, in and out. Breathe in, press into the feet, lift the hips up. Keep breathing. And then slowly lower the hips down. Separate the feet mat with distance. Let the knees knock in on one another. One hand to the belly, one hand to the heart. Eyes are closed. Letting the back come back to neutral here. From here, we'll take the feet up towards the ceiling. Just catch the backs of the legs with the hands. Totally fine to put a block underneath the low back. Just elevating the legs to let the fluid drain here. Stay a little longer, a couple more breaths. And then from here, bend the knees, take it into a happy baby, just sliding the hands up towards the feet. If grabbing the feet is too much, grab the ankles or behind the knees and rock side to side. Keep pressing the tailbone down towards the floor, like the low back. Keep acting like it's a stamp that you want to press down onto your mat. And then hug the knees in towards the chest, forehead to knees. And then release everything. For Shavasana, legs come long, arms come long. Eyes closed, palms face up. Allow yourself to deeply relax. slowly begin to deepen and widen your breath. Bring movement to your fingers and your toes. And then bend both knees. Place the soles of the feet to the mat. Let the knees fall to your right side. And then come to the side. Fetal position, using the arms as pillows, just staying here for a moment. And then taking your time, and when you're ready, press yourself all the way up to sit. Finding your same comfortable seat that you took at the beginning of class. Sit up tall, let the hands rest on the knees or the thighs. Feel the hips grounding down into the mat. Feel a slight lift in the chest, broadness across the shoulders. There's a slight tuck in the chin so that the crown of the head reaches up towards the sky or the ceiling. And just taking one more moment here to be with your body, to observe the body, the breath, the mind. Knowing that your work today contributed to easy breath, a clear mind, open body. Take the hands a touch in front of the heart. Take the thumbs to the third eye or the space between the eyebrows. Bring the mind back to where you want more acceptance. Using it as a way to seal your practice, as your way to take it outside of your yoga practice, into the real world, into your life with other people, outside the mat. Put a little tuck in the chin and have gratitude for yourself in the practice. Namaste, yogis. Thank you so much for joining. I have to put shoes on because I'm basically in a huge pile of dirt. Thank you so much for joining me. Leave questions or comments below. Otherwise, subscribe if you haven't already. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Can't wait to see you next time, yogis.